Hey you, watching this video, spread love.
Bienvenidos and welcome back, familia, to another awesome reaction video. Leonardo Torres and Mustachio here, ready for a band called Silent Planet, which was recommended by someone on Instagram. They said I love metal and that I would really love this song, and so here we are checking it out, and I'm excited to explore it with you. Let's go. This is Silent Planet with a song called Trilogy. I love the sound effects already. Ooh. It's building up. Oh, what was that? Oh, I thought it was gonna drop heavy. Ah. Whoa. Oh, okay. Ooh, awesome. It's like the door just flew wide open. Slow-mo going on there. Love it. Love it. Awesome space created here. Borrowed light. Oh, love these pattern changes. Better. Oh, there it is. Oh, check that. Beautiful. As I'm fading to static in the disconnect. Wow. In love with our slow demise. Be still and human. Be consumed by all things that are human. Calm back down. Kind of has a lag on that beat there. Awesome.
It's always red. The static in my head, it's always red.
The static in my head is always red.
The static in my head, it's always red.
Like he's always seeing red, like he's always angry. It's
always red.
Oh, I love this change. Oh, beautiful. Like sounds like wind. Oh, he like faded out into the static. That's awesome. Wow. Sound like a dog. Wow. Wow. That song is awesome. So I went on Wikipedia because I wanted to learn more about this band, and they are a metalcore band from Azusa, California, which is not too far from me here. It says that they're sometimes identified as a Christian metalcore band because they use a lot of scriptural references. And I love this band because it also says that they're noted for thought-provoking lyrics which cover topics such as war. Not that I'm a fan of war, I'm not a fan of war. Psychology and religion. And this is definitely a band that I would love to explore a little bit more of because they seem to be very self-aware, incredibly self-aware. I love the drum patterns, I love the sound effect here. They had a lot of my favorite things, so a nice heavy distorted guitar excellent drums, incredible pattern changes, and sort of like this glitchy, static sound design, which gave the lyrics a little bit more meaning, a little bit more depth. This is my first time listening to the song, so I may be wrong about some of these lyrics here, but you can correct me if I'm wrong for those of you who are fans of Silent Planet. It starts off by saying no. I mean, it's like a no, like a reject, no. And it says static, static, there's no rest for a machine. I'm not sure if that means the machine, the mental machine, that there's nothing but static in the machine, so there's no rest, meaning he can't find a moment of peace inside of his own mind. Because the following line says, only circles and lines in my binary mind. I fade to static. What he's saying here for me is that he's blurred in the noise of his mind. The last line in this verse says, I'm fading to static in the disconnect. So he's feeling disconnected in some way. And then it's followed by an awesome chorus that just feels like the door was just blown open. And there's like this wind-like sound effect in the background there. His voice calms down a little bit and it feels more open. It feels like a little bit more of a slower tone. And then it picks up again and then it just goes right back into that sort of heavy patterns or heavy metal patterns. Another line here says borrowed light, a parasite. I'm not sure if this means to him that he borrowed life, right? Borrowed that energy, but he's calling himself a parasite. The part that stood out to me, which I think was the bridge, was where he says, it's always red, the static in my head. And I'm not exactly sure if he means that the noise in his head is always anger. It's always something heavy. Like the term I saw, red, usually means that we were so upset that we lost ourselves in the anger, and all we saw was that red. And so he says it's always red, the static in my head, meaning the noise in his head is always angry. He follows that up by saying, return to the hands of time. There's nothing human in this room of white. When I think static, I also think of white noise, like when your screen is doing that, you know? Again, not sure if this is what he means, but to me, that's how I took it. That in the room of white, meaning with the white noise, there's nothing human. It's just noise. I skipped the part, but I really like this line because it talks about one of my favorite scriptures, be still and know. And he says, be still and human. So he's saying, be still, first of all, and experience all that is human. And then it says, breathe in and be consumed. And I'm not sure if he's saying, give in and surrender to the isness of the moment of what's happening, surrender to it. Because then it follows it up by, it's always red, the static in my head. So he's trying to find that stillness so that he can be human. But at the end there, he says there's nothing human in this room of white. He says, be still as the noise divides us. Be still as the noise divides us. Again, going into the mind and how noisy the mind is. It's the mind that divides the you and me. And what he's saying here, I think, is be still and watch the noise as it divides us. This is my rating, and I may be overlooking the lyrics here a little bit, but if you have any input of your own, please let me know in the comments down below. Please think of a situation that you want an answer to in your life, and at any moment now, press pause and see what message you get, and if it relates to your current situation, let me know about it in the comments down below, and I'll see you on our next adventure. Peace! May the eternal love and the profound peace of the Great Spirit be with you always. Remember to love your neighbor as yourself, and to continue your adventures here on this channel, click on any of the links on the screen, and as always, continue to spread love, continue to spread peace, and continue to share this music, and I'll see you on our next adventure. Journey well, travelers. Thanks.